Hello everyone, welcome back to the show. Joe here. Thank you all for tuning in once again. We're looking at Casper today. Be on the block. Casper, the fastest, open source, decentralized, and fully scalable layer one in the world. Bullish on this project, have been for a long time. Our team has been, fairly focused on this project. When we started covering it on Crypto Rosetta, I think the price was way, way lower than it is today, down at around about 2.5 cents. Well done to anyone who got in Casper at that price and much lower. Now, if you are new here for the first time, hit that subscribe button, tap the bell, select all notifications, go back and watch all the previous videos. We've got a whole host of crypto content coming out all the time. Do check that out. And of course, if you enjoy the content, make sure you smash up that like. It helps us get it out there to other individuals like yourself. Now, Casper, a lot of people in the community are still mining Casper, which is great. I do think that that is a smart move, potentially, if you are bullish on the project long term. Of course, none of this is financial advice. Nothing in this video is absolutely what you should do. You should definitely go and take your own investment decisions and your own risks and go do your research on Casper, of course. But very good website for Casper. There's plenty of information out there. You can see that the team is fully doxed. I do like what this team is doing. All you have to understand, if you're not fully clued up on the most technical parts of cryptocurrency, which a lot of us aren't, there's no harm in admitting that. Of course, white papers can blow people's minds. But if you just see Casper as running very similar to Bitcoin, operating in the similar way, however, of course, much more up to date, much faster speeds. That's how Casper likes to work. Now, CoinMarketCap, time of recording, Casper around about 11.5 cents. I'm looking at the all-time here, up around about 62,000%. What a run it has been for Casper. I want to bring this up because, not to be bearish on Casper, but I just think we have to be realistic here and look at where this has come since 2022. Of course, anybody who got in at 2022, and again, if that you're one of those people, leave us a comment below. I'm sure you are a millionaire or multi-millionaire in Casper, as long as you didn't sell too early, of course, as long as you've sold out recently, perhaps, or maybe you're just completely holding your bag and it is a huge amount of money in unrealized gains. But let's get back to this. So, market cap, around about 2.7 billion, rank 39. Again, I think when we started covering Casper, I'm not even sure, guys, it was in the top 100, or maybe it only just got in the top 100. So it's been a great rise for Casper. Of course, the price is pulling back recently. That's not too dissimilar to what a lot of altcoins are doing. Taking a look at the 7-day here, we're actually up on the 7-day. We are in the sideways trade. It's been a bit of a sideways trade for a while on Casper, and I don't think that is bearish, and I'll talk about why on the charts. Circulating supply, also pretty good for a coin of its age. Over 82%. That is pretty good news. We know more are coming into supply, but there's coins that have been around a lot longer than Casper that have got a lot worse percentage of circulating supply out there. So not too bad for Casper. And also what I do like about Casper, again, if you're following them on X, 195,000 followers now, again, for a coin of its size, ranking, how long it's been. That's pretty good, and I do see this going towards 1 million followers plus in the near future. That really will not surprise me. This team is doing a lot of great work, of course, utilizing the Ghost Tag protocol, talking about the Nakamoto consensus, exactly what I'm saying, just to see it as a faster, more modern, up-to-date Bitcoin, and their promotion is pretty good, and they're putting out a lot of updates daily. As you can see, latest update here now. Excited to announce the first stable Rusty Casper node release. Again, this is a big milestone. Rust being the programming language. Again, go and do your research on that. But the team are the real deal in Casper, in my opinion. They definitely know what they're doing. So, moving on to the charts. As you guys know, when I'm talking about coins that I haven't analyzed a lot recently, I also see them as still fairly new coins, not totally brand new projects, but ones that have not been around for 5-6 years, for a longer time. I like to not get too focused on the macro chart and just kind of more face up to what I am seeing right now on the price action. So we topped here for Casper, all-time high, back on the 20th of February, finally running out of some gas at 19 cents. Now, that was a absolutely fantastic run, as you can see, where Casper came from all the way down here. And like I said, we started covering this one on the channel around about 2 cents. Of course, we could have potentially started covering it even earlier, but I do think a lot of channels started only picking up on this one once it got to around about 10 cents. Now, since then, you can see we are in a descending channel, guys. I think that's pretty clear to see, and we've been in this sort of descending channel now for the best part of almost 3 months now. Once we can break this descending channel, guys, I think there is a potential move to the upside and one more good solid push on Casper, which I would see as the blow off top on Casper. Of course, a lot of people are still getting into Casper. They're saying, Joe, what are you talking about? This is going way beyond the dollar, and it absolutely can. It is still one of them coins, I do believe, that can do some crazy things. However, I just have to be realistic and look at where this has come from way under 1 cent. And even right now, time of recording, 11.5 cent plus is an extremely good price from where it's come from, already up 62,000%. However, if I do take a measured move from the start of Casper on the chart all the way to where we are now and potentially going beyond, potential free wave move to the upside, 1-to-1 comes in at around about 38 cents. So that's why I've got it on the chart as the best guess bullish continuation target, in my opinion. 38 cents, just from a potential 1-to-1 perspective, I do think would be some major resistance. But that's still a decent move from now. Not quite a 4x, about a 3.5x. So been talking about it recently. Some altcoins that are outperforming the market within recent months, which I still think, even though it's cooling off now, obviously it had its run a bit earlier, but I still think you can put Casper in that bracket. Then there's still potentially some 3 to 4, maybe even 5x gains on these type of coins, and I think Casper is one of them. Now, if we fail to break out of this descending channel, guys, I do see some major support here around about 7.8 cent. But first of all, there will also be some extra support around about 9.5. 9.5, 10 cent, I still think is a decent buy area. Again, not financial advice, but if you are accumulating up here, believing we are going higher on Casper. However, some people may be thinking we can break down to this target. That said, guys, if that one breaks, last line of defense for me on Casper is coming around here at 5.3 cent. I see that as probably a major area of support. If we get down there, we will bounce even in a bearish scenario. But guys, if that eventually clean breaks, then I think we can absolutely say that Casper was done for some time up here and essentially entering its own kind of bear market where it might be down here for a while before it comes back up. Now, that is extremely speculative. I'm not saying that that is my primary expectation right now, and that could potentially play out with Bitcoin cooling off and potentially Bitcoin confirming a high and an all-time high for this year and going into a bear market also. So way too early to talk about that. But right now, guys, the way I see it, I don't think Casper is a bad price right now, considering, you know, we've had a decent correction off the top. If you think we can break out, you may even want to, and I think some traders will be looking at this, around about this 13 cent region. If this breaks out in the next few days, that could be an area to start scaling in and getting along, thinking that there's still a potential 2.5, 3x to come, and it will more look like we are potentially going up. We may also, of course, see resistance. The double top is absolutely possible in this region also. But, you know, if you get in here, you get up there, you can always put your stop loss here. And if it comes back down, you won't lose out. So these are kind of the things I'm looking at as a potential trade on Casper. I will be monitoring that 13 cent region. I may get long on this coin also. Now, of course, if you want to win Casper or some other altcoins, go to cryptcomps.com. You can enter competition 8, where you can win up to £10,000 worth of any cryptocurrency. You can enter competition 9, where you can win £1,000 worth of any cryptocurrency. All you have to do is answer a question correctly. get your ticket, you will be entered into the live draw. And you can see on the website how many tickets there are for each competition. It is the very best odds of any crypto competition website out there. And of course, you can enter from anywhere worldwide. So that is the beauty of CryptComs. If you haven't checked out CryptComs yet, guys, go and check it out. Just want to get back on the chart here again, making it, very clear. If we see another rejection here around about the top of this channel, then I think that is what is probably going to play out, and we will be coming back towards the 7.8 cent region. So I'm also potentially looking out for that. This area around about 12.5, 13 cent is going to be very key for me to be watching here. You can also see that we are on a potential just lower time frame trend line as well. Again, possibly if that breaks, you can think that we are going down here within the channel. So that's how I'm seeing Casper. Very simple. If you haven't done so already, you've enjoyed the content, smash up the like, watch out for other updates, and I'll see you in the next video.